Welcome to Kenya. A very big animal farm. Elie Wiesel and Knight and Snowball from Animal Farm are very similar characters because they were victimized by tyrants and used as scapegoats, but they are also unique and individual characters because Elie knew he was being taken advantage of and Snowball did not. Animal Farm is written by George Orwell, and it is about a farm of animals that take over the farm. Napoleon, a large pig, slowly takes away food and supplies from the other animals until he starts walking on 2 feet and becomes a human. Because of him, Snowball is expelled from the farm and acts as a scapegoat for everything that goes wrong on the farm.
Need to duplicate a Kenyan handling this, another one handling this, while one person can be very well equipped and able to deliver that service.
Mr. Speaker, she never answered my question about compensation.
Is a no. You're full of shit today.
Even livestock, Mutara Ranch, the rest, but it has gone down. I don't know, I will have to, when I get, if I get approval, I have to make sure that I visit them, I know what is aiding them.
Is a no. You're full of shit today.
I think we need to have our priorities right, and that is offering affordable, accessible care to all Kenyans, the vulnerable, the needy, the orphans, the widows, those who are unable to support themselves. And after that, we can think long-term of having Kenya.
Is a no. You're full of shit today.
Come in. Thank you.
Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chair. There is a...
Chairman.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Is a no. You're full of shit today.
That's what the Affordable Care Act is. That's what all the fuss is about. We're giving more benefits and protections for folks who already have health insurance, and we created a new market, basically a big group plan for folks without health insurance so that they get a better deal, and then we're providing tax credits to help folks afford it. You would think that would not be so controversial. You would think that's what the Affordable Care Act is. That's what all the fuss is about.
That housing levy, 10, 15 years from today, the kind of transformation that will be in Kenya, the eradication of slums, the transformation of our housing, the transformation of our country, people will ask, who are the people who made this decision? Other countries made that decision many years back. That's why they are where they are. We kept on talking in Kenya. Oh, you see, we started with Malaysia. Singapore was like us. In fact, Singapore was a slum like Kibera, if you look at the pictures. Today, Singapore is in the first world.
Hours before you sent it to this committee as being political, yes or no?
I have no idea how my statement got out.
Well, that's bullshit. So, Mr. Chairman.
Morning, Secretary Mayorkas.
Good morning.
Is there a crisis at our southern border?
Senator, there is a very significant...
That's a yes or no question.
There's a very significant...
Is there a crisis?
Senator, there's a very significant challenge...
I think your microphone is not on.
There is a very significant challenge that we are facing.
Yes or no, is there a crisis?
I believe I've addressed that question,
So you're refusing to answer?
Senator, there is a very significant challenge, and
will you answer if there's a crisis?
Therefore, we are dedicating the resources...
Okay, so you're refusing to answer. Well, Secretary Mayorkas, I'll tell you someone who is willing to answer, which is your and President Biden's chief of the Border Patrol in a sworn deposition in July of 2022 when asked, would you agree, Chief Ortiz, that the southern border is currently in crisis? Answer, yes. Notice none of those wiggle words, none of that equivocation. One word, one syllable, yes. Are you willing to speak with the same clarity as Chief Ortiz? Is there a crisis at our southern border, yes or no?
Senator, I'm very proud to work alongside...
So you refuse to answer. Let me ask you the next question.
As a sector, as the finance sector and the county treasury, we compile the figures from sectors, from the state, from the IFMIS and our vote books. Then we demand the supporting schedules from the sectors. And the best we get is what we prepare for the auditors to look at.
You are accounting like IEBC,
yeah,
where Chebukati signs things at Bomas, then he says go and blame the returning officer in the county. Well, that's a sham. We have.
On July 15th, this committee sent you a list of demands of information that we wanted. Has the Secret Service provided this committee a complete list of all law enforcement personnel that were there that day? Have you done that? Have you provided a list to the Oversight Committee? Yes or no?
I will have to get back to you on that.
That is a no. Have you provided all audio and video recordings in your possession to this committee, as we asked on July 15th? Yes or no?
I would have to get back to you.
That is a no. You're full of shit,